Hey, what's up? How you doing? This is Uncle Jay with you once again. I can be speaking to you about anything, but today I'm going to be speaking about UFC 126. This is my post UFC 126 analysis. When I say analysis, I'm only basically talking about the two fights that I was actually interested in. It was a very stacked card, but me personally, I was only interested in Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort and Ryan Bader versus John Bone Jones. For me personally, Ryan Bader versus John Jones was the main event. I mean, you had two basically undefeated fighters coming up the ranks, very talented in their own different ways, coming up against each other. Now, before this fight started, or before I watched this fight, I thought it was going to be very, very close. I really couldn't pick a winner. I know John Jones is very talented, has a very unorthodox style, he's wrestling, and he can do anything basically. But Ryan Bader is very powerful 205er, very good wrestling, and for me, obviously you need to be well-rounded, but I think if you have wrestling and power in your hands with a decent striking ability, I think you're just dangerous. You might not be the best, but you're dangerous for anyone. But in reality, this fight was very one-sided from the outset. John Jones just literally jumped on Ryan and he just shut him out before finally submitted him with a guillotine choke in the second round. So wow, I mean, I was really surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised John Jones won, but I'm surprised he dominated Ryan Bader the way he did. And then, of course, Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort. Very anticipated fights. Me personally, I didn't really see Vitor posing that much of a threat to Anderson. I know he has really good striking. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he basically can do it well. He's a well-rounded fighter. But I just couldn't see what threat he would pose on Anderson. And on top of that, he's been away for about a year. So I don't know. I just couldn't see the hype that was being thrown at me. However, because there was some hype, I expected it to go at least, 2-3 rounds. But I mean, Anderson knocked him out with a front kick to the face in the first round. So good on you, Anderson. So I'm hoping George St. Pierre, please win your fight against Jake Shields so we can see the fight that we're all been waiting for, which is Anderson Silva versus GSP. So, George St. Pierre, if you're watching this video, can you just do your homework and make sure you beat Jake Shields, because that guy's very dangerous on the ground and he's gonna try and get you on the ground. But that's a different video. Yeah, that's basically my post-fight contribution to the world of MMA. Like I always like to do in all my videos, I like to leave you with a scripture. The scripture I'm going to give you this time around is going to be Philippians 3 verse 13. And I like this scripture because it basically talks about the fact that you can just leave your past in the past and just head on to the future, embracing all things that will, make things well with you. As a Christian, I'll say starting with Jesus Christ and then taking it from there. Also, I know my channel is quite random. I'm probably not your traditional YouTube person that has a channel specific for everything. I just created one channel, which is Joseph's YouTubeification, and basically I just chuck everything on there. So what I'm going to do now is going to be recommending one video. So I'm going to recommend a video that involves me just showing off some martial arts move. If you want to watch the video, just click on the link below and it takes you straight there and just see me, doing some kung fu moves. Or just check out my channel and just breeze through and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Or just wait until my next video. Thank you for watching and feel free to leave comments. I didn't really talk about other fights, so maybe you can just leave comments about the other fights, or about the fact I didn't talk about other fights, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm just interested in Ryan Bader, John Jones, Vitor Belfort, Anderson Silva. I wasn't really that interested in Forrest Griffin and Rich Franklin. No offense to the fighters, I just wasn't interested. Anyway, take care. Later.